Hi everyone, so in today's video we're going to be talking about how beneficial stretching and flexibility are actually in your life. I feel like contortion is one of the most neglected topics on the internet because not a lot of people know what it is or know about it. So we're going to dive a bit deeper today and we're going to realize how important flexibility actually is for you. Okay, so assuming you're watching this video, I suspect you actually know at least a little about flexibility, contortion, and stretching. But to start off this video, I'm going to share 5 benefits of flexibility will give you. So let's start. Okay, so for number 1, I'm sure a lot of people know about this one, but flexibility actually reduces pain. I know it might be surprising for some people, but flexibility actually, it makes you more acceptant to pain. It stabilizes the way you feel pain in some way. It doesn't make you feel as much pain as the average person would. I know this sounds very creepy and weird, but it is actually totally normal if you do some sort of stretching or yoga or things like that daily. Obviously, flexibility isn't going to make you sort of superhuman, but it really benefits your general health, and like I said, it really helps with the pain of some things. The more you stretch, the more ways you're going to get flexible, and the more flexible you get, the lower the risk of you getting injured or in pain. Did you know that stretching can actually increase your muscle growth and your posture? So I'm pretty sure there are some studies, I'm not good with science, but basically there's some studies that show that it can actually help with muscle growth and the way it gives you more muscle mass and things like that. So if you want to get fit or maybe you want to do anything like that, you might consider putting some stretching into your workout or routine. For number 3, we have the stretching mind and body connection. So basically, if you stretch often and regularly, you will notice that your mind and your body is more connected in some sort of way. I have actually no idea how this works, but I know for a fact because it kind of happened to me. I became more aware of my posture, and I also became more aware of my body, and it's kind of like gymnasts have the sense of their body in space. It's hard to explain, but basically it gives you you're way more conscious of your body and things like that. And I generally think that it just improves the way you think about yourself. This next tip is going to be extremely useful if you work out. So basically, did you know that flexibility can help relax your muscles? I know this sounds really weird because most people associate stretching and flexibility with having stiff muscles because you're stiffing them while you're stretching, at least that's what I think. And basically how this works is that it actually when you stand up and you go into a normal position of your body is fully stretched out after, for example, doing a 10-minute stretch or something like that, and it really promotes less pain in your body in general. So for example, if you work out or do any type of fitness like running or swimming or anything like that, it might be extremely beneficial if you stretch out, just in doing some basic simple stretches, especially for your legs, I would say, if you're, for example, a runner, because this can really impact whether your muscles get sore or not from running and things like that. And it's extremely beneficial just during the day to stretch out once a day or something like that, because it really just promotes your muscles, the way you're stiff. Generally as we get older, we tend to get more stiff, and if you stretch every single day, you're not going to have that because you're going to keep stretching, and your body is probably either going to get more flexible or maintain the flexibility you've previously had from, well, I'm guessing you're starting to stretch from a pretty young age now. So if you stretch from a very young age, then your body will maintain extreme flexibility, and basically it really just benefits your whole body. I'm not saying somebody has to become a contortionist or anything like that, but just daily stretching, or maybe stretching 4 times a week can really benefit your whole body and your mind. Guys, I'm extremely sorry for interrupting the video, but I just wanted to let you guys know you can check my website down in the description below, which I will link. And basically on my website you can sign up for an email list, and in that email list I will send you my top 5 tips on how to get flexible. So make sure to look forward to that, and everything there is completely free. You just have to give me your email, and then I will personally send you those top 5 tips on how to get flexible. So we're just going to continue the video, and again, I'm really sorry for interrupting. And now for number 5, you've probably already pieced this one together, but did you know that flexibility and daily stretching actually reduce the chance of injuries and reduce the chance of like getting hurt in general? Because if your body is more like flexible than the average person or the average, I don't know, adult or something like that, basically you have a much lesser chance of getting injured than, well, the person that doesn't stretch versus the person that stretches. And this is actually scientifically proven. So yeah, I think that's really like a good reason to stretch if you don't want to become a contortionist to get extremely flexible. But like I've shown you that stretching has a lot of extreme benefits and you don't have to be extremely flexible to stretch. So yeah, I hope this really motivates you to stretch even if you don't want to become a contortionist or super flexible. And even, for example, I know a lot of people have like a limit of where they can't keep getting flexible. For example, a person might only be able to do the splits and they might not be able to get their over splits, but that doesn't mean you have to stop stretching, because generally it's really healthy for your body. So we're going to move on to the next part of the video now. So if you decided that you want to start stretching, I really recommend doing one of my stretch routines, but I also want to talk about how flexibility and stretching influence your body. So I think there's a lot of beneficial and positive things about flexibility that aren't actually going to even be mentioned in this video because there's just so many. But basically, flexibility generally helps you, especially if you already do some sort of other fitness or sport. And even if you don't, it's just like it generally helps your body. But I would also like to note that don't stretch every single day, 7 days a week, because that's not healthy either. Because you can actually also get sore from that, and you might get some pain in your body as well, because your muscles also need to rest. It's like with working out, you have leg day and upper body day and all those other days for like, there's separate days for a reason, because you don't want to like overexert yourself and things like that. So it's the exact same with flexibility. So I would also suggest maybe trying like stretching out your legs on one day, then your back, then your shoulders and all those other things. So basically changing it up a bit, or getting a break every second day, or like maybe once a week, because that's what I usually do. I think I take a break like twice a week. I think that's the ideal. So I suggest stretching about 5 times a week. I think that's like the ideal option for beginners and advanced. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you guys decided that you want to get flexible, make sure to check out my stretch routines, which I have on my channel, and there's plenty to choose from. So you can stretch out your back or your legs or your whole body. And basically, if you want to know more about this topic, I will leave a video down in the description below. It's Andrew Huberman's video on why and how to stretch, and it's like a 2-hour-long video that tells you everything that's scientifically related to stretching and why you should stretch and all those other benefits. So if you want a more thorough, I would say, like version of this video, make sure to check that out. And yeah, make sure to check out my website, which again is completely free. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!